What up, what up, what up? Coach Mike coming at you. I got some Monday motivation for you guys. 2 things that you can throw out the door that aren't gonna help you. Those 2 things, that's 4, 2, those 2 things are worry and guilt. Now, the reason why you can throw these things out the window is because worry is the immobilization about something in the future. And guilt immobilizes you about something that happened in the past. So what's the point, right? The point is, when you throw these 2 things away, you learn that life is about choice. It's about what you do right now. And we all live, I mean, this might be reaching people outside of America, but I'm just gonna talk to the people who are here in America. This place that we live in is pretty forgiving. We can mess up, we can make mistakes. There are things that are put in place for us that act as forgiveness if we go down a path, you know, that really doesn't work out. So you can take risks here. They have bankruptcy, they have, you know, the welfare program. Not saying that that's where you're gonna end up, but a lot of people stay in these career jobs and work for somebody that they don't want to work for because there's guilt involved, right? A lot of people get people to do things because of guilt and worry. You know, number one idea that they plant in your head is, you know, it's not the same anywhere else. You can't get what you get here anywhere else. Wherever you go, it's gonna be worse and you're gonna be more tied down. You're gonna feel more constricted. And then also there's guilt, right? They can say, well, you know, don't leave us, you know, because we feel like you've been pretty honest and genuine with your intentions with us, and if you left us, that would make you pretty disingenuous, you know? And so people get you to do things by instilling worry and guilt into you. But what you find out when you throw these 2 things out of the window is that life is a choice, right? So, you know, we may have this idea that the reality that we're living right now is based off of the choices that other people make around us. But until we figure out and can admit that if we take responsibility for where we are right now, that the Bible even says that ask and he shall receive. So if you're worried about eating, you know, the Bible says, I feed the birds. Don't you think that you're more important than the birds? You're the most precious thing that God has created on this earth, and your possibilities are endless. So if you want to create something new, just try it. And what's going to set you free is when you're creating something new, let go of the outcome. Just be within yourself. Be your own spirit. Like, release your own passion. That passion is a gift that God has given you, and that's going to guide you through life, and He's going to take care of you. You just got to trust your passion, because passion is the love you have for this world. And when you embrace that passion, you are going to make the world a better place. And there's 2 things that we all have within us. That hole inside of us where we're all designed, that only God can fill that hole. And then 2, the thing that fulfills us the most is that when we give back. So chances are your passion in life has something to do with wanting to add value into the lives of others, right? So if you're afraid of quitting your career job right now and you need that, find a way to have more energy. And the way you're going to have more energy is by worrying less and feeling less guilty. You know, half the reason why people don't get things done is because they waste so much time thinking about, well, what if? You know, there was a time and day where I used to think 30 minutes and debate 30 minutes about doing a 30-minute workout, and I could have had it done already. You know, I think we've all done that from time to time, is where we spend too much time thinking about the possible outcomes without just letting go of the outcome and doing what's in our heart. So I want to encourage you guys today to face your fears, right? There is a perfect design in this world. The reason why fear was created, because without fear, we wouldn't know what love is, right? Fear is that constriction. Love sets us free. And any master of the world has figured this out. Jesus figured it out. Buddha figured it out. Gandhi figured it out. Love is the answer. When you're coming from a place where people see that you're coming from a place of love and you really want to add value into their life and you're not being selfish and you're not worried about getting something, you just want that connection, you just want to add value into their life, that's going to get you far. And you're never going to have to worry about anything. And I'm going to be the personal test for this, okay? I will go out through my life walking this out and showing people that this works. I want to help 1 million people one day. So, you know, when I get to the level of Les Brown or Tony Robbins, or even if I'm on my own level that is set aside from whatever anybody else is doing, I'm just going to follow my passion. And that's helping people. And I have a feeling that that's going to have to do with being some type of fitness coach, with being some type of life coach, some type of motivator, an author. You know, I've got a great story to tell people. And part of the reason why I choose to not give up is because I've been through so much, and I know you guys have too. And you know that when you go through something really hard, a lot of times all you need is somebody else who's been through the same or similar thing, who's still able to smile, who's still, you know, was able to get through it and came on top of those things. So use your story for your advantage. So if you feel guilty about the things that you've done in the past, twist it around. Use it in a way where, you know, I used to be this way, but now I'm that way. You know, where I used to have an addiction and now I'm sober, or I realize that the cure to sobriety isn't abstinence, but it's connection. That's half the reason why people get wrapped up in addictions. I know that was part of my problem, is I just wanted to be a part of a group, right? I wanted to feel connected. I wanted to feel like I had friends. And the people who were doing the things that a lot of people didn't approve of were very accepting, because all they wanted to be was accepting, you know? Or accepted, excuse me. So, I know I've kind of rambled on here a little bit, but to backtrack, 2 things to give up on. Worry, because it immobilizes you about the future, which you don't actually know what's coming. And guilt, which is the immobilization of worrying about the past or thinking about the past. What you learn from those 2 things, once you give them up, is that life is a choice. And what you resist persists, right? So part of our journey on life is to figure out that love is the answer. And the way we defeat fear is through love, right? Love conquers all. And if you look around, I mean, God's put the message everywhere. He's put it in songs, He's put it in teachers, He's put it in books. Love is the answer. So stop worrying about the outcome. Follow your passion. Follow that love inside you that drives you. I dare you. And if you're afraid of doing it, I'm gonna do it. So I love you guys. That's my message for today. I'm gonna set the example. I love you. Make it a great day. God bless. Peace.